So in this session, we are going to see how to pass a zero value transactions in Tally Prime. So we'll understand why we need to pass a zero value transaction. So zero value transactions are those entries where a voucher entry is made without any values. So why we need to pass a transaction without any value? Then what is the effect of a transaction? A zero value transaction, in the sense when you are issuing a blank check, we need to pass a payment voucher. So in that case, we are not going to enter any value. So we'll passing a payment voucher but without any value. So in this cases, we'll call it as zero value transaction in banking, how to issue a blank check. Or if it comes to purchase and sales transactions, so there'll be some offers will be given in a supermarket, like buy one get one free. For example, if you buy a computer, so you'll be getting a keyboard and mouse for free of cost. So you'll be paying a amount only for computer, and the supermarket people or the shopkeeper, whoever it is, so they give a keyboard and a mouse for free. So in this case, they are not going to charge for keyboard and mouse, but the inventory has to be reduced in their report. So in this case, we use a zero value transaction. So let's go with the Tally Prime. So we'll see how to pass a transactions by using this option. So we'll go to Tally Prime. So we have already created a company name for Creative Business Solutions, and we have also created some ledgers to pass a purchase and sales voucher. So we go to purchase transaction to pass a transaction. So if you want to use a keyboard and a mouse as a free of cost, first we need to enable zero value transaction option to yes. So to enable this option, we'll come back to Gateway of Tally, alter voucher type, purchase voucher, and we have an option called allow zero value transactions. You can make it as yes. If this option is yes, then you can pass a transactions without giving any value, and for each and every transactions it will be applicable, and this will be applicable only for purchase vouchers, because only for purchase voucher we have enabled zero value transactions. Apart from this, you can't pass a sales receipt or any other vouchers with a zero value transactions. So we'll see the same how to pass a transaction. So we'll go with the item invoice mode itself. So we'll give a voucher number as 001. So we'll purchase a product from Avanayukta Solutions, and we'll create a purchase ledger and a purchase account. Stock item, I go with computer. I'll purchase a computer of 10 numbers at 30,000 rupees each, so that he'll giving a keyboard for free of cost of 10 numbers without giving a value. So I'm just entering a quantity here as 10 numbers without giving a rate and amount. The same way we also go with mouse, and the mouse will be measured in numbers, so we go with numbers. If it is not created, you can go with the create option and you can create it, and we'll accept the screen. So we go with 10 number of mouse for free of cost, and we'll accept this screen. So once the transaction is passed, it has got accepted without giving a value for keyboard and mouse. We have given a value only for computer, and we have accepted the screen. And even if you see a print preview of your purchase, it displays all the 3 stock items. Only for computer the value will get calculated. Apart from that, for keyboard and mouse there is no value. And if you see a report like stock summary, so you'll be having a 3 products: computer, keyboard and a mouse. So when you purchase a 10 computers, your supplier has given a keyboard and mouse for free of cost. So now the same will pass for a sales transaction. So we go with sales. The voucher number will be 1, so we give a same reference number as 1. So we go with cash sales. We'll sell a computer of 1 number for 40,000 rupees, and we give a keyboard for free of cost as 1 number and mouse also 1 number, and we'll accept the screen. So this transaction will not be accepted. So after giving all the stock items, you can accept this transaction. Let's see the effect. So the zero value transaction option has not been enabled here. So we'll accept the screen and we'll page up to see a transaction. It is not showing keyboard and mouse in the transaction because we have not given a value. If you have not given a value, then those inventories will not be shown in sales invoice. So for the same, if you are issuing a free items, then we need to enable zero value transactions in voucher level. So we'll go back to our voucher level alteration screen for sales, and we enable even in sales voucher as allow zero value transactions as yes, and we'll accept the screen. So now you can pass a transaction. So we'll open the same transaction by using a page up shortcut key. So now we go with keyboard, 1 number, I'm not going to enter a value, mouse, 1 number, and we'll accept the screen. So now we'll see a transaction. It is displaying. So once you enable zero value transaction as yes, the same will be printed in your invoice as free products. So this is how you can maintain zero value transactions in your Tally. And if you see a reports, a stock summary report, it says 9 number. So if you go with inward, outward, everything, so there was no opening stock. We have purchased 10 number of computer with keyboard and mouse equally, and we have sold 1 number of keyboard with a free product of 1 number. So we have a closing balance of 9 each. So it is not mean that you have to give a keyboard and mouse for free of cost when you got a product for free of cost. So you can also charge accordingly. So we go with Avana Yukta Solutions, sales. So I go with computer, 1 number, 40,000. Keyboard, 1 number, 250 rupees. Mouse, 1 number, 200 rupees. So when you're making a sales, you can charge. There is no rule that when you're getting a free product in a purchase, you have to sell it for free. So you can charge for that. So there are n number of business sectors, so where they get some products for free of cost and they sell it for price. So we'll accept the screen and we'll see a report now. So we go to our stock summary itself. So it says 8 numbers each, but I'm not getting a keyboard and mouse a value, whatever it is. Because your closing stock value will pick your inward cost, not your selling cost. So in this case, if you have charged a value, the entire value will be your profit. So this is how you can pass a transactions using zero value transactions. Even the same zero value transaction will be used to issue a blank check. So if you are going for a loans, our financial sectors, our financial institutes will ask you to provide a blank check with a date, so that as on that particular date they can submit the same check to your bank for a repayment. So even in this case you can use a zero value transactions. So this blank check option will be shown in a advanced level course. So I hope we have understood so how to pass a transaction by using zero value transactions. Thank you.